Welcome back to our ongoing chronicle of Werewolf the Apocalypse, Garden of the Gods. This is chapter 16 of our story. As we always do, recommend that if you need a synopsis or a recap of what happened last episode, go check out Dee's excellent work on the Obsidian Portal page. The link is in the description. Without further ado, we'll get into tonight's episode. It's a quiet night at Dusty's bar. The haze of cigarette smoke, not quite as thick as the other night. Vaughn and Judge were there. It's a place that if you were to ask why you would come back there to meet, it might be seen as a good question. But riding the high of a small victory and putting people in their place tends to awaken something primordial in the Guru sometimes. And coming back to the scene of a minor victory and a place to discuss, place where people will leave you the fuck alone once you've proven your capability, seems like the thing to do. So there, the five of you are, including Sarah.
Oh. Is she? Where's she sitting? Is she sitting next to Nyx?
Across from her.
Oh.
Nyx is oblivious.
Yep.
Yeah. And Sarah's not making eye contact.
Judge.
She's nursing a beer and look. Yeah, you would be absolutely oblivious. Mm-hmm. There would be no indication whatsoever.
Even if there was, Nyx would be oblivious.
But there were discussions last episode of what to do about Lago Acres. You do know that when you were discussing someone else taking the reins and getting this place shut down, you were kicked out of the Umbra. By the Falcon Spirit in that area. They were not really happy with that call. But the floor is yours. What are you doing and what are you going to discuss?
Do we still want to go down the route of getting Kate involved and possibly trying to get activists and being like, where's the wolves and all this stuff?
I think it couldn't hurt to get the word out. Honestly, as a wolf, I'm concerned. But I don't have the means to protest. And honestly, my goal is to get the hearts out.
Yes.
This is something that's better suited to Kate and her colleagues. Might as well use them.
Well, we can at least distract and use that as a distraction.
Yep.
We also have, what was the guy's name that you went and played video games with?
Gums?
Gums, yeah. We can possibly use Gums since he goes to the zoo all the time, you said.
Mm-hmm. And he said he'd be happy to help.
So that's the route, and then some of us are going to go in the Umbra. Some of us would either help with the protest to whip them into a frenzy or something, and then somebody, I don't know if going through with all the extra security, if going through the normal realm is a good idea.
But if all of the security is dealing with the protest,
it would have to be a huge protest to get the ball out.
Yeah, and that's going to take time. Maybe we go talk to Kate tomorrow and see how soon she can get people. Because, I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to organize.
Hey, she might already be organizing if this is on her radar. That's my hope. We just kind of stoke the flames.
What do we do if she's bought into the cover story and is happy about this wolf sanctuary?
GM told me she's not. If you suggest that to Green Eyes, she'd probably just not even be able to fathom it. Be like, what?
I mean, I know there's probably, it opens up a few more questions, but surely something within our security footage that we have an ample amount of could be shown to her to disprove anything that she may be thinking about the place.
Oh, that's true.
Did we forward something to her anonymously about this?
I don't think
I
so.
don't believe so.
Maybe that might be.
That might have been what we were thinking of.
Yeah, maybe that might be a good idea and then go talk to her about it, because I thought we were reaching out to her, and then we were going to go.
I think
Talk to her.
I think we talked about it, but I don't think we did it.
We never
Yeah.
executed on
We
that.
did not execute.
Because I thought that, that's what I thought we had, but
don't
it's
think
been
so.
too long.
I don't think so. But I do think that's a good idea to just drop it
We know what you mean.
yeah.
That word.
way it kind of
With no name.
exactly. That way it just kind of preps,
Mm.
you know.
Instead of just showing up and be like, hey, have you heard about this?
Right, you know.
Yeah, I think that maybe we do that tonight, and then we can go by and be like, hey, have you heard there's something crazy up at Lago Acres? We have heard that. It's an internet rumor. It was on the X.
Isn't that crazy? Hashtag wolves.
I don't know.
Okay, these are all good ideas. Sarah sips her beer a little more and kind of rocks it, twirls it in her hand a little bit, sighs and says, do we think she'll actually protest?
Does anyone know her well enough to say that or not? I mean,
Rena turns a little red and realizes that she doesn't. She really doesn't know if she would do that. She just wanted to believe that she would.
what? How did she rescue you? Was it just like, was she actively? Is she like an activist or anything?
She didn't rescue me. She was trying to get my family to breed, basically, to get us to live healthily in the wild. She was the one who brought us there. The poachers came when
Well,
she and her
if-
team wasn't there.
If she's part of that community,
I would assume.
this may be. I'm mitigating a little bit here because I don't think Judge would be this. But anyways, if she's part of the community, she might know someone who can organize something in a hurry. Then,
Exactly.
and if she's not that person, maybe she can
Oh, yeah.
introduce us to that person.
Oh, yeah.
How many more days do I have to get information
That's a good question.
before they send me to?
You have 3
Cool.
weeks.
It's still 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's
I think
not-
he gave you like a little bit of an extension
Yeah.
when you found the stuff.
So
3 weeks is great for a protest. It'll still be fresh in people's minds. It'll still be raring to go. It's enough time for us to get evidence and make people want to go.
I mean, some of these people probably don't need a whole lot of hardcore evidence
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, we just need animal lovers. It'll be easy. Especially since the songify this of me getting in the cameras went viral at the funeral. Remember that?
oh yeah, I
When
did.
I was talking about Free the Wolves or whatever bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
they're already making remixes.
Yeah.
It's trending on TikTok.
I don't know. Do y'all have I mean, if y'all got an idea, let's go with it. But I think we should start that plan of trying to
I think so too. I think it's a good lead.
at least go down that path.
Yeah.
And maybe reach out to Gums tonight too and be like, hey, you want to go?
Okay.
Her kind of nods. And
Do you know people who might be interested in?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know anybody that would is passionate about wool,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, I don't mind writing something up to try to drive her to get involved. You have an email address or that she says, look,
I've probably stalked Kate online with what limited stuff I know. I bet she's listed on the zoo or
Oh, yeah,
whatever
for sure.
at
group
that
she was with.
meeting she was doing about the wolves.
Exactly, I have
were
that old
a
flyer.
bit- flyer.
Yeah, I got info. I'll
Okay.
give it to her.
If you give me that, I'll write some. She says.
Perfect.
Does somebody want to choose some footage from security footage that we have?
What should
to
we
send her?
send? The armed guards?
Maybe a picture of the inside of that place where there's cells and stuff to hold
Oh, right. The
humans
chairs.
instead
yeah,
of
it's like
instead
a plasma
of
or a blood
yeah.
donor thing. Yeah,
Why would that be on
Yeah,
a wolf sanctuary?
yeah. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'll take care of it. You get me the footage and the rest. Done.
I imagine I could probably do that with some time.
I'll tell her. Just tell her my concern says. I can do it. I had my email address or something. I don't know.
Just
Or-
create
yeah,
a
no
fake one.
Oh,
Yeah, just create a new one.
oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll get on it then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She pulls out her nursing bag and pulls out this old haggard HP. Sits it on the countertop, starts, opens it up, starts typing something in Word.
Am I sitting next to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I want to like do the on her like leg and be like, see, this is why we need you. We need everyone.
Oh, good.
Trying to give her some encouragement because she was so down on herself.
Yeah, thanks.
Judge is the only one who knew that, right?
Yeah.
That she,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I will just nod along like, yes.
I mean, I can do these. So I can help.
You can do lots of things. I've seen it. Welcome.
She kind of shoots eyes at Nyx, really turns away.
Nyx hasn't seen her. She has avoided Nyx like the plague.
Did Judge catch that?
Yeah, Judge would have, no one else would have.
Yeah, I
Okay.
doubt Green Eyes would have.
I think
So
there's a
Nyx-
very, very, very small like. That's it. Nothing else. Just
I mean, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't know if she can do shit or not. Like, she has literally avoided me at every fucking time.
yeah, she really has.
So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to add. Yeah, go team.
Let me,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not
Let me co-sign Green Eyes.
People have different reactions to attraction.
Yeah.
And when you're confused about it,
Oh, yeah.
even more so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she writes up something. It's a couple paragraphs. And she says, there. And it goes through, and it's a call to action. Look, I work for a medical facility, and I've noticed that there is a plasma donation facility that's working with these people. And
Nice.
there's, that there's something funny going on. I've not seen any information about wolves. And I had a anonymous person that I've told about this, who wants to remain nameless, reach out to me and provide the following footage.
Mm,
That's good.
clever.
If you have any questions, please reach out. I'm happy to help.
That's good.
What did she say back?
Oh, I have to send it. This is just a document. I'll get home when I have internet.
Oh.
She can. Well, I'm sure one of us has freaking tethering capabilities on our phone.
You would hope so.
Yeah. I think Judge would be like,
What's y'all's dots and computers?
He has one.
I have
I'm
one.
not allowed to
You would
use
know how to do
those.
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else does.
You would know how to do that.
Yeah.
No one else is like, what
It's
now?
like
And you're not about to, because that's a government phone.
Yeah, and Deckard, he's like Deckard used to do this thing on the chair. Yeah, got it.
Okay, it takes a little bit, but you do find it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. And so she sends it, and
What did she say?
She's
It'll
got,
take
she
some
gotta have
time.
time to read
Yeah,
it.
you-
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's-
Oh.
It's also
later.
late. Come,
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
Have you talked to her?
Once as a human,
Cool.
didn't
Was it good?
horrible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it was a pleasant enough interaction, but it was horrible because I know her, but she didn't know me, and I couldn't tell her thank you for all you've done for me. I was just some stranger.
Yeah. Gotta be rough.
So let me know when she emails you back.
I
I
will.
want to know what she says.
Sure.
Do you
See
want
if
to?
she talks about me.
Do you want to go with me whenever we?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I'll act weird and I'll throw off the whole thing. I can't do it. I would just stare at her. I can't do it.
As long as you don't like show her your butt for approval or something. I mean, you know.
Do you remember this scent? No, I wouldn't do that. Remember when I used to do this and squat? No.
Oh, I guess she's awake.
Oh! What did she say?
She says, "Thank you for this information. I'll look into it."
That it?
Yeah.
She just got an anonymous.
That's true. This is good.
I mean, she's got to have time to review the footage and authenticity and.
Green Eyes is like looking at the screen, hoping there's some sort of like email signature that says like "Rest in peace, Emmy." Fucking, I don't remember what I named my family, but any kind of sign of that.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is just tagged with Canis Conservation out of what was it, Jasper, Wyoming?
I think so. It's definitely out of Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, do we need to look? Maybe you and your family are on the website.
Can we look? I asked Sarah. I don't want to touch her shit.
I kind of feel bad that I brought this up because now if you're not on the website, you're
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm gonna
heartbroken, and
cry.
I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
So she pulls the website up. It takes a while, over tethered connection on an old HP laptop. But she finally gets there and click through the site. It's very, very, very much a boilerplate, nonprofit website.
Mhm.
There's obviously a big predominant donate button, and then about our services and what we do, and then there's a page that says success stories, and talks about reintroducing wolves in Wyoming and how they're starting in Colorado, and there's a meet our staff, and it shows all these pictures. She digs for a while and does find on older page on the website in the back past success stories, and in the distance you can see some wolves that might have been your pack of on the horizon somewhere.
Oh my god. That's them. Look, everyone.
It's awesome.
What is this human emotion?
Why are my eyes raining?
I'm leaking.
Wait, what is this? My cheeks taste like French fries, like salt.
Just get a bar napkin and just wipe them off. And Nix is sitting there thinking, "Oh, thank God, there's a picture on there." You can tell in retrospect, it was like, "Why did I bring that up? That could have gone the other direction."
I get a point of fucking of Toronto.
there's no evidence whatsoever.
At the bottom there is a little tag that says, "Unfortunately, these in parentheses, these wolves were targeted by poachers, and
I don't know. I
And
got
read-
away.
and reintroduction efforts were unsuccessful. Canis Conservation fights against poaching, and our hope is to create fenced-in areas to help with reintroduction."
They think I escaped.
I don't know. There's no way to tell.
Oh well. It's not like I could tell her who I am anyway. Silly to think about.
Well, maybe she'll let us know something.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get home.
Will you send me that picture?
Sure.
That's heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
It's the
Might
only-
not even be us. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah. Sure. You want me to print it out for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going in the doghouse. Oh, fuck, that's
I'll do it at
sad.
work. We've got a pretty nice color printer.
Hey,
They don't.
You're just in the doghouse by yourself over there at the end.
with this picture. That's fucking sad.
Low resolution print of some wolves on a hill in the background.
It looks like somebody is really making their dog like top notch. Like here's this picture of freedom, which he used to be. Yeah. Inspiration. poster.
Sarah gets up and goes, well, I'm going to call it a night. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.
You get to drive?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm good. And her face is as red as Dee's shirt.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need Nix to take you home?
I mean, does anybody need? I mean, I've only got. Actually, Nix has a new ride.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what do you got?
No, she bought a Subaru.
Oh yes, that's.
Come on, Sarah, get in my Subaru with me.
Fair enough.
But I'm also like, I need a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't I say? I think I said I was not. I was gonna get a different vehicle.
Yeah,
So
you-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like a truck.
Yeah. Something that could fit us all.
I drove my van.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's okay, but I would if I needed it.
A team player. Yep.
Lisa's like, okay, good.
Okay.
Drinking and driving's bad.
Yep, it is. Yep, I've seen the results of that.
Oh man, I bet you have actually. Sorry I brought that up.
No, it's okay. All right. Well, bye.
Bye.
She kind of, shuffles off.
Are we
Never
sure?
seen her act like that.
Are we sure she's not drunk?
Oh,
No,
I
she
don't know.
don't look.
Better not do.
Mhm. Oh well.
She's fine.
Vaughn, given your background, you definitely know what's up. Just because
He's
you
just
have
sipping
to
his
psychologically
beer.
profile and
Right.
analyze. Yeah, you.
He's like, that girl is gay.
So yeah, no roll necessary.
Cool.
Taking half, you're fine.
Vaughn's just like writes down a little notebook.
Draws a pair of scissors.
Tails on him.
No, not furry scissors. No.
So, yeah, that is her cue to leave, and she heads out. What are the rest of you doing?
I don't know. We've done the first step. I don't know what else we can do to plan or prep, really.
Oh, I guess I need to tell Judge that he has to hire staff. Because his new inn has 0. So I guess we'll have that conversation. Judge, I can't work at the inn.
Why not?
I just can't do it.
She's still moving to
I
or
don't.
joining the guard or whatever.
I have no idea.
Oh, that ended badly, huh? Sorry.
I mean, it's been ending badly for years. But look, I'll help you train whoever, but I can't run it.
Okay. I think I have a guy.
Well,
That will
before we
set
get
all
any
that
more
up.
of your guys in, I know we've had issues with Sarah's job. And I know she doesn't want to be dependent on you, and I get that, and good for her, but I mean, do you think maybe that's something she would want to get into? It'd be more flexible.
I mean,
If she has to make an exit, then
I can ask her.
you're the owner.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? Fire her? She's still earning a paycheck, but she's gonna have more flexibility. And I mean, I'll help train her and help set her up and everything, but
Still a bit of a conundrum because if she's trying to get out from under Judge, having him be her boss and her be his employees, mentally doing the opposite.
that's true.
And I don't know if it's that much more flexibility unless Judge hires a lot of people.
I mean,
You surprisingly doesn't have to be as many as you think. I mean, even if you just put her in like the managerial position to where she's not there all the time.
Yeah.
But that way she does get, because she kind of been slacking on the pack stuff. It's not my position to say. It is not my position to go into, but we all know.
Well, she has a kid.
Exactly.
She's a little bit of a weekend warrior.
Nothing wrong
in the
with that.
back.
She's fresh.
True, but there's going to become a point when she's not fresh, and she's going to have that flexibility and availability. I'm not saying she needs to go quit her job today and do it, but maybe that's something you need to bring up with her. I mean, it's slow season now. You've got time to figure it out.
She ain't ever gonna stop being a werewolf.
Exactly. See, Vaughn understands here.
no, I mean, I will bring it up with her, but has she moved out already, or was she no?
No, that was talked about.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
But she has discussed.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll be out in the next couple of days. I'm staying in a hotel right now.
Do you need a place to stay? Because there's going to be an opening at.
Oh, there's gonna be Oh. Well, I guess so she's working. Because Nyx is still under the impression that Sarah has the hots for Judge.
Oh, yeah, you do think that. Yeah.
So she's like, oh, man, buddy. Look, I'm going to get an apartment lined up. I've circled a few ads. I'm going to...
Okay.
But, thanks for the offer. But, I'm just going to stay until I get it lined up. I'm just going to stay in a hotel for a few nights. If it's okay, I've got some planting equipment up attic, or Mom did. It might be kind of hard to move out. You're okay with that staying up there? Maybe a little side business going on. I didn't have time to deal with it, but it is up there ready to roll. If you know what I'm saying. Wasn't always legal.
I was going to say, do you have a license in Colorado to?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay. All right. My guy will take care of that too.
The inn is from the 70s or so.
Yeah.
I mean, the inn has been around for
Yeah.
a while. The inn predates legalization in Colorado.
There's
so.
weed in the walls.
Yeah, and you can't call exterminator because the spirits will get pissed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What?
Yeah, the little cockroach fairies, they're gonna absolutely
It's got to
bring the hammer
pass
down.
inspection.
It's convenient.
Anyways, I'm not going to handle all that. This is nothing.
For the contract to sign.
Yeah.
The contract's already signed. He's done.
know, yeah.
He's
Just gonna
screwed.
sell it.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not going to be involved in running the day to day at all.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah. So see,
So all
that's-
these things you're talking about,
Well, this
you're
is-
going to talk about to my guy
Okay.
because I don't care.
Okay. Well, why don't you just make Sarah your guy then? And that way I can just give her the rundown.
Look, she may have no interest in running an
She
inn.
absolutely may not, but I just have a feeling she won't let it go to shit.
By go to shit, do you mean calling an exterminator?
No.
Judge, will your guy be cool with a doghouse on the property?
That is true. That's a legitimate question. I don't know
I
if I
still
can...
don't understand why you don't stay at my place. There's a room for you. We
Have you
even
not
built
seen
a
her?
room.
We have pimped her
Oh.
doghouse out, man.
Can I bring my doghouse to your house?
It's got a little
Sure.
it's got a little
apartment
AC
underneath.
unit in
For
there.
episode 16.
Oh.
It's hot. Like,
Oh,
like
it's got fairy lights. Half of them
Yes.
don't work. I mean, I
Oh,
chew
did
them
they-
sometimes.
I told you to quit chewing them.
No, I know.
That's okay.
I
We'll
just
get them more
curious.
You know what? They gotta have like a chew resistant cord. Like, it's like 2024.
I mean, the shock's kind of fun sometimes.
Judge is
They're low level.
Judge is like, check please,
You know.
check please.
Sorry.
I've been, he brings it over.
Yeah, he pays for the whole table.
So yes, on the doghouse at your house.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Do you want it outside, or are you going to put it in?
Do you have woods?
No. There's a couple bushes on the side.
Just leave it where
No.
it's at.
No, someone might get it.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can keep it. Watch out on the property until we get a new manager.
If you're this concerned about everything going on there, why are you leaving the place?
Oh, good question. Good question. Got him.
And with that, Judge gets up and walks away.
Nick's texts him.
First of all,
I wasn't done talking.
Fucking rude. Second of all, it was my mom's.
okay. Now who's the asshole?
That's green
It's
eyes
my
reading
dead
it.
moms.
Yeah. Third of all, you live where your ex-wife used to live every day.
Yeah,
And
you
see
try
how
it.
you like it.
All right. So if there's no pressing business,
I
we're
don't
going
think
to fast
so.
forward.
None
the
of
clock.
that was important at all.
We're going to fast forward the clock 3 days.
Cool.
When finally Sarah hears back. At this point, she's in the process. And she texts, calls, whatever, everybody, and says, hey, turn on the news tonight at 6. Got a notification she's going to with the ABC affiliate in town.
Ooh, okay.
I would like to have a discussion with Sarah at some point before she moves out.
Sure. It's the weekend. It's a Saturday.
I'm moving my doghouse in.
It's just in the middle of the living room.
Maybe there's a room that's big enough. I mean, if it's a room this size, like.
Yeah, you can like angle it. We angle
Yeah.
It's
pivot,
angled.
pivot.
Yeah.
You probably have to disassemble it a little, but
Sure.
okay.
That's
all right.
green eyes and Nick's trying to move it up there. Judge just up there. Pivot.
Yes.
You're scratching the wall.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Whenever I would like to get Sarah alone to talk to her about a couple things.
sure. Well, there's a moment, and she says, "Yeah, what you need?"
I know your job is. Are you very satisfied with your job? I mean,
Job. I like taking care of.
what about taking care of people and also an inn?
How are they needing help again?
Well, they're actually. Jada has moved out, and Nyx is needing someone to take over. She says she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. I don't know. She talked, but she went on about it for like an hour or so.
It was like 10 minutes.
In Judge's mind, it was an hour. And basically, she's needing, and as a bonus, you might get to spend a lot of time with Nyx. Just saying, so you can determine whether or not those feelings you had are real or not. And you would be working and you would have a much more flexible, maybe like a manager, and we'd still have to hire some more people if she's not going to be there to also help with actually taking care of it. And you'd maybe more be a manager and face of the operation kind of thing. I'm assuming we would probably have told her that I was buying it at some
Yeah,
point.
and she knows, and it's not that I don't appreciate the offer.
No. I mean, obviously, you can think about it as long as you're not no pressure at all. It's nothing like that. She was wanting someone that she trusts to take it over.
Swallows hard. Okay.
Poor Sarah.
Well, I'll think of.
Yeah.
Taylor, no, honey, no. You don't sit don't put stuff on that's heavy on top of anything that says fragile. Hold on. Yeah. Well,
Okay, cool.
I'll think about it. I really will.
All right.
And she begins to continue packing. And about that time, I don't know what kind of the Subaru pulls up with the doghouse strapped to the top of it.
Yeah.
And we see Taylor.
Oh my god. They were serious about bringing the fucking doghouse.
Hey, we brought the doghouse.
What the
In the meantime,
The adult in the room.
a voicemail is left for you when you wake up in the morning, Vaughn.
Okay.
And it is from a number that you deliberately don't save in your phone. An informant been working on the case with Beckett Pilot.
Okay.
And it says, I have some information you may want. Can we meet at our rendezvous? They're in Denver. So you'd be gone,
Okay.
but it is what it is. Whatever you want to do with that.
Okay. Did he give a time?
Just ask if you could.
Okay. So I'm gonna just text him. What time?
1900 hours. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay. And how close is Denver?
It's a few hours.
Who missed the news?
It's not just down the road. It's something like that.
Okay.
To the Google.
Yeah.
You'd think we'd know by now,
You'd
but
think
every
we
time we
would.
just say a couple hours.
Yeah.
Well, we've
Sometimes.
Sorry,
never been to-
Colorado.
We've never been to Denver before.
You started driving there to see your ex-wife.
Oh yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah.
But I don't think you went. You turned around, I think.
No, I did. Went.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not far at all. It's an hour.
Oh, maybe.
Hour and
Yeah.
4
The
minutes.
news.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah, everything is on that corridor, the
Yeah.
north and south corridor there.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah, it's right all right before you get to the mountains. Yeah, I'll see you then.
See you then. So I'm gonna just text the group chat, say I'm gonna be out. I have a meeting in Denver at 7.
Need any backup? As Judge says, as these crazy people are doing crazy stuff at his house.
This is an informant that I work with.
Right, you wouldn't want to bring other
Right.
people.
No, yeah. No, I got it.
Okay.
You seems like you got your hands full, anyways.
He always does. He always does.
Okay, so schedule it. They say see you then.
Okay.
All right, so the moving and everything continues, and soon enough,
We'll help Sarah move into her apartment too. We're strong.
Yeah.
Is Taylor freaked out by the fact that there's a doghouse going into the...
he's just like, why? He asks, why are you bringing that in the house?
I have a dog. No.
Sometimes.
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
I'm fixing it up. It was
Right.
my brother's.
What?
Oh,
It's she repairs dog houses. competitively.
Jesus Christ. Give me
Competitively?
give me composure plus subterfuge.
Competitive doghouse building?
There's competitive everything. There's competitive bearding.
It's on the outro.
Judge,
Composure plus what?
Judge just gets up and
Composure plus subterfuge.
Oh,
Judge goes outside the house to smoke a cigarette. He doesn't want to be part of any of the shenanigans.
Judge is like, why didn't he let me go with him to Denver?
I got two.
exactly.
I also got 2.
He's kind of like, oh, okay.
Hey, we both got 2. We're both
Yeah,
like, yeah.
that's
It's all kinds of hobbies, I guess, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you ride on that bike. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
How are you liking that? Is it fun?
Oh, it's so fun. I'm so glad I'm part of it.
Oh, that's what I feel about my doghouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a Harley, so it's not quite the same thing. But
Oh, that's
think
cool.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, nice.
It should be getting out of the shop soon. So.
It was ready.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was.
Okay, well in that case, I take that back, and then I'm like, yeah, I just got it out of the shop. So.
Oh. Cool.
There is competitive doghouse building.
No way.
Vindication.
I can believe it.
Wow.
I'm not surprised.
Are they okay? Now I gotta Google it too. I want to see these doghouses.
Adam's like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Not shocked.
Big day and search Google for competitive doghouse building. I'm sure 2 hits right next to each other.
They're like, oh man, we're blowing up today, guys.
We're trending.
Yeah. All right, so
I don't have.
Look at Dallas. Bark and build.
Bark and Build is a doghouse and cat condo design/build competition. Holy shit!
Free
that
shout
sounds
out for the
awesome.
Dallas Bark and Build.
Wow, we like what you're doing. Wow.
good lord.
Oh, this was last year. Are they doing it again? Whatever. Let's play the game. But
Yeah, let's.
oh, they got lots of awards.
Let me just flag this real quick.
No, leave it in. It's fun. I'm done. I'll look at it later.
Okay. So you, in short order, at 5-6 o'clock, you're done making everybody move. Nix, you've got a lot still to do. You know, your apartment at least is procured, and you'll thing.
Nice.
As you're all wrapping up at Sarah's place, she's like, I really appreciate everyone helping.
That's not a problem.
It means a lot. You all want to stay for dinner? I'll make something.
We could watch the news.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's about to come on.
She's silently judging everyone who forgot. She doesn't say anything. She's just a little squinty. Because this is all she's thought about.
Okay. All right. So you see, the regular, stinger appear, and it's like, news at 6. It's like, our top story coming to you this evening is information on what was believed to be wildlife refuge that may have some darker undertones. KRDO's Steve Thompson has the details. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, I am here at Lago Acres. Lago Acres is a facility that was once an equestrian training area and recently purchased to be a wolf sanctuary. But some activists in the area say that there may be more at stake and more at play. And then it starts rolling the story, and it starts talking about, Lago Acres looks to be, a pristine, wonderful place and a wonderful place for animals to run and roam. And soon, according to officials, it will be filled with wolves to help with the reintroduction efforts into Colorado. However, a group out of Wyoming claims that it is merely being used as a front for other practices. And then it cuts to a clip of Kate speaking. She's like, yes, we've gathered some information that it looks like they're using it for medical purposes instead of, wolf rehabilitation. We are all for anyone rehabilitating, but we do have some questions about what is being done. And it says KRDO reached out to Beckert Biolabs, the owners of the property, for comment, and while we did not reach out and hear from anyone specifically, we were provided this statement. And it just shows on the screen, the text, and it's like, Beckert Biolabs stands by our commitment to this reintroduction effort. We are merely in the interim using this to store supplies. We understand that this may raise questions in the community, but rest assured, once the area is in place for us to move this equipment out, this facility will be a state-of-the-art facility for wolf rehabilitation. And then it's like, Tracy, back to you. And then they're on to the next.
So, this should get this conspiracy theorist going, though, right?
They didn't provide a timeline. And why would they move shit to a place just to have to move it again?
Right, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
Have you gotten any emails from Kate talking about it, maybe? Maybe she'd have a little more info?
Just that she was speaking with the news about it, reaching out.
We should go talk to her.
Yeah, Judge, I think you need to be the one to do that.
Okay. Can you hook me up with Gums in case he already has a rapport with?
Yeah.
That's true.
Doesn't she work at the zoo? This is me asking.
No, she just was there at the zoo.
She was there. She actually is not really. She's in Colorado for the Kansas Conservation reintroduction efforts, but this is probably not a long-term placement. This is probably a few years that she'll be here working on these efforts before she moves on to another project.
Okay. So I should go in there and ask her, like, hey, I'm a concerned citizen. Who can I get with to protest this thing?
Yeah, or maybe just show up and be like, hey, I saw that thing on the news and I agree. Yeah. What's going on with that? And then let her talk about it and then be like, that's crazy. Someone should do something, and then slowly build from there. Yeah. Because she might have more info, like insider info on like what the station told her or anything. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. We can go see her tomorrow.
They do have a small office downtown. I mean, small office.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is one.
All right. Yeah, we would go to wherever that is, not the zoo. Mm-hmm. So does anyone want to go with me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we'll wait for that. In the meantime, Vaughn, you arrive at a Steak and Shake on the outside of skirts of Denver.
They don't have Johnny Poppers yet?
Near a truck stop. Very nondescript, someplace that people aren't going to be looking for anybody, being suspicious or anything.
Right.
And your informant is there. He is a bioscientist with Beckert and is concerned about some of the projects that they have been doing recently. And he looks very nervous.
Okay.
And you come in and he sees you and he goes, I need protection.
Need protection?
I need witness protection or whatever you do. It's got to happen soon.
Okay. I can work on that. Just let's talk about it.
I think they know that I'm the one that's been saying stuff. They were real upset today or the day before about camera feeds being found or something like that being tampered with. They had some guys come in that have been like combing the place over. I don't know what's going on in Colorado Springs. They're pissed about it. And probably shouldn't have poked around, but I did, and I know they're gonna find me with it. Just gotta. I just need protection.
They're gonna find you
The-
with what?
Okay, slow down, right?
Yeah. Let's just.
So, I found ties to, and he holds up a thumb drive,
Huh?
like nailing their asses to the wall about their connections to that drug Snap.
Ooh.
Okay.
They're selling it on the black market to some place in Chicago.
Mm.
To a warehouse in Chicago.
I don't know. It just was some Chicago address, but I mean, it's not concrete proof, but it does implicate them. I mean, this is something you can use, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I got a wife and kids. They got to be protected too. And he just keeps looking over his shoulder, like worried.
Okay. All right. Well, come with me. I'm gonna make some calls. And I'll make sure that you're safe.
I mean, I can't be seen with you. But if they followed me here, I mean, I think somebody was following. I'm pretty sure I lost them. Drove around a long
Think
time.
you may have been followed?
I don't know, but I mean, you take 3 left turns, right? And if I took 3, and on the second one, they didn't. When I took the third, they just kept going. So I think it's fine. I don't know.
Do I know this guy's name?
You do not. He's refused to tell you.
Okay. You're going to be in. If you're going to have my help to put you in witness protection, I'm going to need to make calls, but they're not going to know. The people that are going to keep you safe are not going to know who you are. I mean, you're going to have to turn yourself in. The FBI. I mean,
I understand. I don't even get why the CIA is looking into this. I guess because it's international, right? With Glastonbury being overseas and all that. But yeah, okay. What do I got to do? I mean, I need to get my wife and kids. I mean, get them out of here. We need to leave the country. I mean, where can we go? We at least need to know where we're going, right? You tell us that later, right? I guess.
yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah. Okay. God. I'm doing the right thing, aren't I? I mean,
You're absolutely doing the right thing.
this is
Why
this
do
is
they?
a bad drug. This is not good for people.
No.
It's like meth cranked to 11. It's horrible. I don't know why.
Why do you think they're onto you?
It's just the way they've been acting, and I don't know. I got this information a lot easier than I thought I would. I mean,
How did you get it?
well, there was a console that was left open. One of the guys that's one of the, I guess on this project, work in the same area as them. He just left his material up, and so there was a thumb drive right there. I grabbed it, put it in, grabbed the information.
But you didn't have anything to do with these camera feeds? You
No.
don't even have to answer that. I know you didn't.
No,
How would they have any reason to suspect that you had anything to do with those camera
I don't know,
feeds?
man. I'm just it's all. They're just coming down really hard about this stuff. It's like they know something's going on. That's all I know. And I've heard that there's movement and that they're really watching the place. They're really scared that they're going to get caught. If you guys are going to do something, you got to do it now.
Okay. Just keep your head low. Don't do anything to be getting yourself caught. Don't be looking in places you don't need to be looking. You just keep your head down.
Okay.
And in terms of finding out, I gonna need some information to help you with any witness protection. But right now, the safest thing you can do is keep your head down. Do not look suspicious of
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. Look.
And then let me have that thumb drive.
Sure. And he hands it to you, and he slides it over with a piece of paper, and he's was writing as you were talking. Slides it over to you, and he goes, "That's my address. That's my name. Please make it happen soon, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
You don't leave.
I'm
you
not
wait.
following you.
I okay. All right. Thanks. And he just kind of gets up.
Be safe.
Yep. He goes to his vehicle.
When he, about 5 minutes after he leaves, I'm gonna throw my trash away, and go into my car, and then I'm gonna make a call to my handler.
Okay. Sure. This is David.
David, I just met up with an informant, Beckard. Says that he may have he's got some incriminating information on a thumb drive. I haven't looked at it. I haven't put it in any computer. I don't plan on doing that.
Yeah.
I need to get this to a safe computer, possibly maybe something you can look at, or we can have our team look at.
Yeah. Okay.
If you have a Dropbox, I can
I do.
slip it in.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a P.O. box.
Okay.
Want you to drop it off. Put it in there. Put it in something that'll block RFID. Static bag. Gives you some instructions on how to.
Okay.
And he says, get it in that. You know, you don't have to put postage. It's
Okay.
ours. So don't worry about it. If somebody pick it up, we'll look at it. Okay.
Okay.
You're
And
good.
that's in Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What did he say?
He said you did good.
Okay. Thank you. I hope this turns out to be.
Yeah, me too.
Something
You've been working on this long enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got some stuff to nail him.
This guy seemed pretty freaked out, so maybe this, along with some of the other information I've given you, you may be able to put some shit together. This guy says that, I mean, he's so freaked out he thinks he needs witness protection.
We may, depending on what's on that drive. We can't do anything until
Well,
we know it's something we can pursue.
I just told him to keep his head down and don't get himself in any trouble, and that if he needs it, we'll be there whenever. So,
All right. We'll be in touch.
Yep.
That drive to us.
we'll do. And Vaughn out.
So you pull it out.
Pulling out, and I'm going to grab a bag, like a little static bag or whatever.
Sure.
Because I
sure.
assume I don't have one.
No, it's not something you carry.
Yeah.
You know,
Wrap it in foil.
you could wrap it in foil or something like that.
Yeah, if you had like
Foil?
leftover.
Go
Yeah.
back to Steak
It,
and
it,
Shake
it
and
will.
get burned.
It's not perfect, but it will.
Yeah. It's nothing really to be highly worried about. It's just that
Yeah.
if it's not really a USB drive, if it's something else, that would stop other issues. So people do all kinds
Yeah,
of
I
and
saw
I'm a-
Jeff's face when he was talking about the thumb drive. You were like,
Yeah. I said that specifically because I knew one of you guys would catch it pretty quick. And I was like, yeah.
What, the that tracking?
Just that you don't pick up a random thumb drive.
Oh yeah.
No.
No, that's why I was like, I'm not Deckard anymore.
Mhm.
No.
I'm not doing that.
But you,
shit
but
now.
you would at least,
Mhm.
as someone who works in, you would know that like those are extremely hazardous. And,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, which is why you went to your handler and was like, yeah, I got this. So what do I do?
right. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some foil or something,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna start going through the rigmarole to process of sending that drive.
So you do. You get that together, and you ask the Steak and Shake for some foil to go.
Mhm.
And they provide you some, and you know that there's a Office Depot a little bit down the road. You could go there and get some material. So you start to head that way. As you do, you notice blue lights in your rearview window.
What am I driving? Am I driving off the road or something? Am I speeding?
You're going a little over.
Huh?
They're coming up fast.
Okay, I'm pulling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pull off.
They pass right by you.
Great.
Then
Can
a
I
little
see?
bit later, you notice fire truck.
Oh my god! I thought oh my god!
He was right
Zooms
there.
right behind you.
They got him.
Okay.
And as you go by, you see on the side of the highway a burning wreckage of a car. And you know it's bad because the emergency services people are putting it out and just standing around.
Yep.
When they're not actively being busy,
It means they
it's-
did.
it means it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it's that guy's car? Is it that guy's car?
You did watch what he got into. It looks
Mhm.
like to be the general shape of a sedan.
Yeah, there's probably not enough of the car left to ID.
Okay. Can I pull off to the side
Mm-hmm.
and use scent of the past?
Sure.
I honestly expected the guy's car to blow up when he got in it, so this is just a little delayed.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to blow. I expected someone to kill him.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to be that. I thought it
I
would be
thought
like
there was going to be subtlety
or
involved.
a time. I thought there might be a timer, like whether or not.
Can I roll it now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll 3.
What page is that on?
It was 157. I got 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, so you get the sensation of a car swerving and veering, like going around a corner on this interstate that it was, on, and just, fishtailing, like its brakes aren't working well. It's cold. There is a little snow on the ground here, but not a lot, not anything out of the ordinary. But then it flips over the median, and the strange part is it explodes in the air.
Okay.
Not when it makes contact with the ground.
There's some helldiver physics going on there.
Then you get the sensation of a black SUV slowing down to look at what happened and then driving off.
Damn.
Okay. I'm going to make my way and start to speed up past the
might wanna
emergency
call-
vehicles and start
Call your handler.
Get that post office box.
get the post office box immediately.
Mhm.
All right. So I need you to give me
Still out there.
wits plus awareness.
I'm really good.
Actually, what's half?
Half of wits and awareness.
Mhm.
I have 7.
You
Oh.
notice there's 2 black SUVs that seem to be following you.
Oh, me.
Not very close. Not like they're being aggressive. Just kind of watching.
Okay.
And you know this because you do make a few turns to see if they follow, and they do.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna call.
Okay.
Now, I have the thing wrapped in foil.
No, you said you went to Home Depot already, didn't? Or not? Or
Yeah, we
Office
said you
Depot.
did. And you were
Yeah,
coming
so
back
it's
on it.
it's an
No, he
actual
was-
static bag now.
You
No,
said
you
he
were
was
in
on
route.
his
Oh,
way.
he was on his route.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you do have it wrapped in like foil from
He
Yeah.
has
Steak
steak and shake foil on it and nothing
Yeah.
else.
delicious
Right.
Okay.
cheeseburger oil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think call your handler. Let him know.
Yeah,
He definitely got something.
You've got something, and maybe there's backup nearby that can come.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna call.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to get the getaway, from them unseen. Sorry, everyone, we had an issue with the recording. I'm going to give a brief synopsis.
The CIA cut it, or the bad guys cut it off.
Yeah, they cut it off because they didn't want you to know the truth.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened is we had Adam make some rolls for Vaughn to not be seen as he got back in his car. Some cops pulled up and detained for questioning, not for like illegal or for legal purposes, but just the legal definition of detainment. But he was able to get away while these two individuals in the SUVs that are driving are questioned, and he has dropped the package off at the post office and has watched as a young person in a nondescript old beat up car has picked it up and driven off. And that is where we are.
Okay. Wow. I mean, how did they know that guy? That informant? No.
It was a setup.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It was totally a setup, and whoever went after that is who they think is the. I mean, that's what Jeff thinks. But
Oh, like it was. They just left out to see who the rat was.
it
They
was
didn't
bait.
suspect him of being. Well,
Maybe,
Interesting.
but it's bait either
It
way.
did feel
Yeah.
like bait that it was left out.
Yeah, the way he described it, that sounded like bait.
So
Right.
there's probably gonna be nothing on the flash drive then.
Well,
That's
I mean,
what I'm worried
I
about.
don't know.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe
if
not.
I don't know. if they
Because
would
he
kill
said
the
that
thing.
The thing is,
Yeah.
is that
he grabbed the flash drive and put the stuff on there.
yeah, he put it on there.
I thought he
Right.
plugged it in and that was on it,
Well,
and then he took it out.
It may have actual data on it, and they were counting on that, but then they're not counting on it going to somebody in the CIA that knows how to cover their
Right.
tracks like a
That's
badass.
right.
I mean,
That-
they're counting on Joe Blow from, normal computer skills where they're just
They're
like,
counting on Deckard.
Right.
well, no,
Or-
they're not, they don't want someone that's as bright as Deckard. They want somebody like normal, like me or you, that's going to go and just be like, bloop, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, this is on there, and then immediately it sends some
Sure,
sort of
a lot of
tracking.
command prompts popping
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the data on it may be real, and that is probably why the SUVs were following you,
Yeah.
because they were either going to probably eliminate you and the data along with it, or retrieve it, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it may
That's
not have
true,
been bait,
like, why
but whatever it
follow you?
was, is they knew enough that it was on there. So who knows? We'll
Yeah.
find out maybe after a day or two.
I mean, I think it was bait, but I think there's a real possibility that there is a real data
yeah,
on there.
I do too.
They wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't have followed Vaughn otherwise. They just would have eliminated their leak.
Yeah, because he did say that it had the data to link it to Snap. So that's what the
feel
guy
like-
thinks, at least.
Oh, excuse me. I feel like there was the USB had a chip in it, like a tracker.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It might
wondering.
have.
A tracker or virus or.
Well, just something where they could keep an eye on him and see where he was going
yeah,
and all that kind
definitely.
of
Then
stuff.
why
a
blow him
tracker.
up?
Because then it's their leak.
Well, yeah,
They think if
he's seen it. They know he's seen it because they
Yeah.
probably
True.
have footage of him
Yeah.
looking at the computer.
they know
And
he's
if they-
already an
And if
informant.
they kill him and that tracker continues to move, then they definitely know that he dropped it to somebody.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Yeah, but the never mind. I'm not gonna get into it.
We'll have to see.
That would block. If you put it in a, in that and in a static bag and all this stuff, it would block a lot of RFID transmission.
I mean, the RFID is not that strong.
It's not.
It's like
I mean, they also could have been watching him at the Steak and Shake.
there's Vaughn didn't
'Cause
do any
that-
checks to see
well,
if he was being watched.
Keep in
Very
mind,
true, I didn't.
Yeah.
and the flash drive was not given to you in foil, so they know
No.
that the flash drive was at least at the Steak and Shake. If they're watching him,
Yeah, and if they got somebody a Deckard or somebody looking at CCTV footage of
Right.
oh, there's a guy. Oh, he happened to be sitting next to this guy. This guy got into XYZ vehicle.
yeah,
now we follow this vehicle.
Exactly.
They're freaking out because we gave that footage to Kate and then she put it on the news.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
was
is
very
entirely-
satisfying to hear.
That yes.
Yeah, that is entirely, which is why we need to up that timetable and get those hearts.
Yeah. We do.
I had no idea
Oh, I hope they don't
had an
kill Kate. Oh
informant.
my god.
Do what?
I had no idea I had an informant
None
in
of us did.
Biolabs.
The fact that you were working on this case and going after him, yeah.
Okay.
I had to give you something cool.
Okay,
I had to give you
good.
some CIA shit.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it's just watching us move house.
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
and over
exactly.
again, and he's like,
So
I
I'm just-
fucking hate this job.
Well, I was being really quiet, but I was considering being like, I'm going to Chicago on like nothing but like
Yeah.
a dream, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just
But
another
now-
reason why you probably
now
got
even
informed.
more so,
Yeah.
now even more so. I'm like,
Mm.
depending on what comes out of this drive, I might be going to Chicago.
We might all be going to Chicago.
Yeah.
We don't know. Depends.
Good done.
All right, I guess I'm on my way back to Colorado Springs then.
All right.
I guess I'm on my way to Judge's place.
You gonna let them know you're coming?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might
I
want to
guess
tell
I
us what
might.
happened.
Might.
Because we're at Sarah's. We ain't at Judge's.
Yeah, we're all
Oh.
eating
Oh,
together.
shit, yeah.
Watching the
Oh,
news.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
then.
finishing up dinner.
What
I haven't
was
watched the
dinner?
news.
And beer, the traditional food for moving day.
No, it was actually kind of honestly like a Thanksgiving type themed thing. I mean, it's not
Oh,
that
that's
time of year,
nice.
but it's like homemade meal like rolls, potatoes.
How'd she do that? She just moved in.
I don't know.
Girl can cook.
Nice.
Nix is like,
You're asking how she can do that when we're all turning into werewolves?
oh yeah, I eat
That doesn't
fucking,
sound
I
believable
drink
at
out of
all.
the
Yeah.
toilet and live in a doghouse. I'm very impressed.
Since when do you drink out of the
I don't know, it's just a joke I like to say. She doesn't drink out of the toilet for reals.
So I'll send a group chat message or something. So
Okay.
Big news.
He's
Where-
just like, you will not believe what just happened to me.
And we're like,
Just,
what?
just a big news. Where are you?
Okay.
We're like, we're at Sarah's.
You can give him the address. If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to Sarah. It's her house.
She gives it.
Okay, cool. Good.
So as I'm on my way back, I'm constantly looking to see
Yeah.
if there's anything following me.
You feel like people are, but that's because you're paranoid.
Right.
You know, but when you think something's happening, you'll turn off and they won't, you know, or, you know, they'll finally pass you, those type of things. So,
But nothing like the SUVs that were
no,
following me.
nothing
Okay.
like. And then finally you find yourself there. It's a nicer apartment complex. It's, you know, newer, and in time
Yeah.
it'll be a rundown place, just like most apartment complexes end up being. But for now, it looks pretty good.
Cool.
Good place for her to get her start.
Nice.
Definitely a step up from the trailer park.
I'll help her with dishes since she
Nice.
cooked.
Okay.
That's just polite.
Yes, it is.
Well, she thanks you, you know, and she's handing you, you know, she says, if you'll dry, I'll wash. I appreciate it.
I'm playing Xbox with Taylor.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
that's
one of the first
right.
things he wanted to set up.
Yeah.
I think because you played with gum, so you have experience with this now. Now you're telling Judge, like, this is how you do it.
And you're playing, you asked him to play, I guess, the UFC game. Did you know that one?
Okay, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I think I can get that on the store.
No, that's rated M. You can't. I'm just. Wasn't it rated something? I don't know. Shut
it's
up.
like
Monica.
teen,
I don't know.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, all games are M, honest. Very many kid-friendly games.
Except Fortnite.
Yeah. So you start to play him, and every 5 or 6 games you'll beat him, and he's like, "Huh? You've been playing? You've been practicing?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, pretty good. You're getting better."
Thank
Oh,
you.
This homeless woman's really good.
But you know, an hour or so later, you're pulling up, and you knock on the door. Sarah, you know, comes to answer it. She says, "Yeah, come on in. Come in. I saved you a plate if you're hungry."
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you're hungry, dude. Trust me.
I am.
Oh, yeah. You're going to want that plate.
Very good food.
It's good food. Good food.
okay.
She did good.
All right, cool. And I'm just walking and I'm looking out the blinds.
Yeah, he's like constantly trying to keep us all from being murdered, and we're all talking about food.
Is there a problem?
No, there's no problem. Is there a problem? Okay. Yeah, there's no problem.
Okay. Well, what's your news? Taylor's still playing the video game in the living room.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was being quiet.
Taylor,
I'm
sweetie, go to your room. The adults have to talk. Okay. He pulls his phone out of his pocket, starts walking back. Got him a phone.
Where is she? I mean, he's
Money.
It's probably like an old Android.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's
So
not-
okay.
yeah.
Just check. Because she was in a nicer apartment, and then this.
But she's been working extra shifts, and that's why she hasn't
Yes.
been running.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
why she's
pack.
not
Oh,
doing
right,
pack
right,
stuff because
right,
she's running it.
Duh. Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is why she was trying to get her to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna say, do you have a Amazon Echo or anything? Google Home?
No.
Good.
No.
I'm like looking around for anything
Yeah.
like that.
No. Don't.
Judge takes his phone, goes and throws it in his vehicle, and is like, I don't know. Is that they say those can listen? I don't know.
do we need to turn these off?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
Power down.
and it's mainly just because I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Sure.
just plain paranoid.
Yeah.
So
What's wrong?
I met with my informant tonight
Damn it.
at Beckert.
Oh.
Yeah, he seemed pretty wired, pretty freaked out. Came to talk to me, talking about wanting to needing to be in witness protection, and he mentioned the cameras that Beckert's very mad about how that camera footage got leaked.
Not right now, but we should check and see if we still are getting emails from Deckard's thing.
Well, they probably are on top of that at this point.
Okay.
That's probably going to be the last of the footage that we get. But well, I mean, it may not hurt to check from a private VPN or something.
A what?
That is not our language.
It's these 3 letters that my handler keeps using.
We'll ask Taylor. He knows, I bet.
Well, so
Virtual private network.
great.
Taylor. Quit listening. Go to your room. Put your headphones on.
Yeah, didn't I get you some headphones?
So here's the deal. That informant gave me a thumb drive. And I took the thumb drive and I was putting it in our box to send to the handler. And I saw the informant's car on fire on the side of the road.
Oh snap! Shit.
What the fuck?
And I sniffed into the past.
You can do that. I do that all the time with other dogs. What? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is a little different,
Okay.
but I took a big whiff and I saw his car, like his brakes were cut,
Oh shit.
and his car flew into the air and blew up in midair.
What?
Somebody did.
And 2 SUVs were following him. Those SUVs followed me when I was in Denver.
There was an SUV that followed.
And I thought it was 2 of them.
2 followed you.
Oh,
One followed this
him.
car.
Okay, so retcon that. So
Yeah, sure.
1 followed him, 1 followed me, 2 followed me. I managed to get him off my trail, and I sent thumb drive to my handler. Should be finding out in a couple days. This guy said that whatever's on this thumb drive is big. It's good shit.
Oh, they killed him.
Oh, and then we would also tell him about the news article and everything, or the thing.
News story with Kate.
Yeah. I'm sure this means security is going to be a lot tighter.
Oh, security is really tight. Now that footage is leaked, they're bringing a lot heavier security. That's what the guy told. Like they're literally like freaking out.
So we kick its nest. Basically.
Oh, he just created a distraction outside the
No.
window.
She's saying
Oh,
we created one
past.
right now.
Oh, past tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Does this move the time? Get distraction and immediately? What do you guys think?
That Chicago address.
Yeah.
I saw that and sent to the past. The address that I whiffed from the past. That address is where they're sending Snap. I think those blood bags are Snap. They're being sent, distributed out of that place in Chicago.
So even if we get into Lago Acres, they may have moved that shit already. If they're freaking out.
Well, they know that someone hacked their camera. That's it. I mean, we haven't done anything.
We didn't show those the coolers. We showed the weird blood donation station.
I know.
We need to get those hearts, guys. That's complete abomination. We don't need more fucking what was that guy's name? The Track Morrison's running around. Except for he wouldn't have stuttered on it.
We need to know what's on this thumb drive. We need to know what. We already know that what we're up against is really big. Do this. We're gonna need to really drum up as much support as possible. We don't need to air any of this on the news, but we need to get this information to the right people. That's going to get the largest crowd that we possibly can, distract. And I'm gonna level with you guys. This might be a massacre. Beckard just killed a guy because they thought because they correctly assumed he was an informant that was leaking information. They're on edge right now. If they're beefing up their security, that protest might be meeting up with armed guards.
That would only weaken their image. It'd be very public. They would probably find a way to appease it, go away before they start shooting.
Look at that. Look at the news segment that they had. Kate goes on the news and tells everybody that we don't think that wolf reservation or whatever is meant to help. And Beckard is automatically on the offense, talking about how, no, we were just using it for medical storage. Everything's fine. They can spin this. They can spin any of this. Protest, as soon as that protest happens, they're encroaching. This is trespassing. The protesters turn violent first. They can spin this however they need to. That's not going to stop them if they need to kill.
Shouldn't stop us from killing either.
It won't.
If it turns bloody, then it turns bloody. The one thing that we need to be wary of
even if it turns bloody, we're still dealing with innocent humans as well as these bastards turning wolf form. I don't know. We need to just be careful. I don't think turning into Krynos wolf in front of however many protesters we have is gonna help either.
No, that's why we need to. Our offense needs to come from the Umbra. We need to take this to that plane.
Yes, turning in front of humans is very bad. It should never be done.
If we go as Glabro,
Yeah.
they'll
That
think
seemed,
we're cosplaying.
Seemed like that was some experience there. Judge doesn't say that.
I was just saying, he thinks this is a monkey meme. It's Bond's talking about that.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
idea
it
what
doesn't
that is
matter
like.
what form you turn into, those humans will freak out.
If we show up as Glabro, we'll be cosplayer.
If you show up in Glabro, I mean, you're
They'll
gonna
be like, yeah, they really like wolves.
You're gonna be the scariest teen wolf they've ever seen, and then probably gonna run away.
They're probably
turn-
gonna think you're a furry.
Yeah, there'd be tons of furries at this thing.
Whatever, you better not have any reason to switch forms after that. You gotta
That's true.
stay Glabro.
That's true. I hate
Doesn't
Glabro.
matter,
I
you
don't wanna
turn-
do that.
You turn Krynos, they're definitely running away. You turn
Yeah.
Lupus,
Yeah.
they might just scream and shout in their room all night.
He doesn't know.
No, I'm
does
just
he?
kidding.
Okay,
Some of
I
that,
was
some
like,
of that's
wait,
me.
wait.
that's a little bit of player. Although I could have scented the past on that one. I could have got a big whiff of.
Nick's
that
just over
breakup.
here like looking at anything but Bond.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You'd have been like, what did you do?
nothing.
Whoever is in the protest, if we send people in the protest, they need to defend themselves the way a normal human would. But I still say the main point of our offense needs to come from the Umbra. I'm not saying that whoever's there shouldn't defend themselves, but you shouldn't be.
The double-edged sword of that is that if protesters show up with guns, it's no longer a protest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is why we should not come with guns.
Yeah.
I'm not even convinced we need to show up in the protest unless we need to do some sort of, and this is Jeff talking, not out of character, unless we need to whip them into some sort of frenzy.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right.
Judge might be there because he can calm people down or rile them up, maybe. I'm not sure if that, or if we should just fuck it, all go in the Umbra.
The road, like that's a public road, right? It's not like a private road, is it?
Up to a point, it's public.
Yeah.
Then
So-
it becomes private when you turn off onto the land. And there's probably, it's like a gravel road
Mm-hmm.
that goes
The protest would be
probably
at that gate.
200 yards
Yeah, the
before you get to the gate.
protest would be at that gate.
That would be on private property.
Well,
But-
off, right on the road, on the main,
Gotcha.
on whatever that road is, and then
Yeah. I was
But
going to
at
say,
the
as long
same
as they're on
time-
public property.
If that protest doesn't cause enough of a commotion, the security guards aren't going to move. You need the we need to get many security.
If they're still constructing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they can block the road. I mean, I know you're not technically supposed to block a road either. Colorado didn't pass a thing where you can run over protesters, did they?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if they're blocking their equipment from coming in, that's causing a disruption. But they're also on public property. But do they have a lot of stuff coming in and out still? I guess is the big question. Because if they don't, then you're right, that's not causing a big enough stink. It does need.
I just think that it's likely that that judge, you might need to be in that crowd, and if it doesn't seem like
It's doing enough.
it's doing enough, you're gonna have to rile them up.
I think we need to make. Green Eyes wouldn't be good at this, but Monica says I think we need to make it go viral, and I'm thinking about asking Gums to get his sisters tweeting about it or something. And if you make it a big enough spectacle online, you increase the chances of people showing up who just want to see a show. And the
That's
more
true.
people there, the more security is going to come out and just look at them
That's true. That's true.
because they don't know what's going to happen.
A big enough crowd. Yeah.
We got to get Naruto runners into the.
We need the furries. We need
Yep.
the
Do you want
That's it.
attention? Do you want attention?
Do you like attention?
Do you like
want a
attention?
live stream on TikTok? Do you want clout? Get over here.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, don't say all those parts out loud. That's the quiet part. We gotta
Right.
keep to ourselves.
If you don't have a quiet part, you come over here. If you don't believe in the quiet part.
Yeah, I do think you're right on that, like drumming up interest. And this news story will have done that for a little bit, but yeah,
Yes,
like
we have
on
to-
Twitter, on TikTok, TikTok, probably more than anything.
Yeah, just get people.
What
talking
did
about
what
it.
did the youth use?
Yeah,
social
that's
media
Cap. That's
wise?
Cap. There's no wolves in there. It's Cap. Bam.
Oh no.
I'm
Skibbity toilet or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
they got skibidi toilet in there.
I'm so sad. I don't know what cat
Oh my
means.
God.
Cap means lie, like fake.
Oh,
Yeah, this whole place is Cap. I don't
God,
know why it is.
Slang sucks now. I'm sorry. I feel so old saying that.
I
but-
know.
Don't say it. It makes you sound older. Don't say it sucks.
See, but you saying that,
but it does.
you saying that, Ryan, is cap.
It's pretty mid of you.
That's a pretty mid take. That's an L.
Take the L,
Take your
Ryan.
L on that one.
I mean, I get that reference.
I get that reference.
I know. I feel like Captain America getting thawed out after like 75 fucking years.
It's funny to me because it'll be as equally ridiculous to the next generation that comes along and hears it. It's just a cycle. It's just fun. So
YOLO.
See, what you should say there is, D is it's giving Captain America.
Yes, it's giving.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the vibe.
The vibe
Vibe
at Lagos
check.
Acres, it's giving Cap.
Yeah. It's
And
giving
honestly,
Cap.
that's mid.
On God, for
On
real,
God.
for real.
Where are the wolves?
Yeah.
Deckard would know. I mean, not Judge would know all this stuff. He's
Oh yeah, he'll
I
fit
know.
right in
Where's
with the crowd.
Judge on
Yeah.
this? For real, on God.
Judge's
Judge doesn't
players
even sing.
Sigma
Almost
grind
Cap.
God
set.
damn it, Adam, I was taking a jerky.
Sorry.
Judge's player is almost twice as old as Judge. So
yeah, good luck with that.
yeah.
Okay, so Judge understands all this. He's like, yeah, let's get on TikTok.
Gums was pretty young, right? I know he had two younger sisters.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
I might get him. I put
Like
him.
20.
Oh yeah, he'll know.
Yeah.
He'll know. The
How
hot
old-
goss, the deets. He won't know those, but I know that.
Yeah, so they can start on that end, tagging it on to this news story and see if we can get some viral shit. Meet with Kate, get the pros and the youths. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna text Gums about this.
All right.
yeah, because he did say if we were doing anything, let him know.
So you're just going to tell him you're trying to get a protest together, or what are you divulging?
I feel like I would have told him to watch the newscast, so can we retcon that? I texted him to watch it.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna be like, we're thinking of getting a protest together. Do you think you could hype it up on social media?
Sure. Do
Did-
what I can.
Because he knows Lagos Acres is fucky, right?
Right.
Okay, so if he saw the news thing, he's like, oh, that's that place. Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, we need a lot of people outside their gates. And I'm not gonna say anything more specific than that. I'm hoping that he will.
When?
Don't know yet. We're talking to Kate tomorrow.
Can't hype it until I have
Can we
details.
Okay.
can we
Okay,
start
that's fair.
can we stir up some discourse?
Yeah, discourse is all
Just
I need.
get
You
people.
don't, not hype up the protest itself, but
No
the
event,
mystery,
but just like let's.
the conspiracy. Get the conspiracy girlies on it.
Yeah.
Said like 3 thumbs up.
On God.
So, is there anything else that you all need to take care of before you move? Rallying the troops.
I'm waiting on flash drive information.
Yeah.
You get something about an hour later,
Okay.
and it's from David's. Says, tech boys say it's all malware and mostly tracking software.
No information on it.
Some files were put on, but they're immediately corrupt.
That's why
We're gonna work on it. It'll take.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They still might get something.
I was about to say, I was like, I gave it to you because you can do the good stuff with it
Right.
that I can't.
Yeah, he just says he says this was meant to out someone. I can't remember the name of it, but there is a trap that you do where you give false information to a number of people, and depending on which version is leaked.
Oh yeah, like Tyrion. Yeah, Tyrion.
Yeah, but there's a name for it.
Yeah.
Tyrion. I'm
No.
just kidding.
I can't remember what it is right now, but he uses that. He says he says seems like it's this. You know, they knew that this was a setup for sure.
Stink.
Trying to find their mole. Sounds like.
I hope they found multiple.
But we may be
moles.
able to get. We may be able to get some. I'll let you know.
I'm just hoping there were other moles out there.
I mean, obviously there's other things because the info we got was from Deckard's.
But our mole
Did-
is dead.
Did we check to see if we have any more updates from
Oh,
Well, yeah, we said we were
Yeah.
gonna after we got through talking.
Yeah.
They end as of 6:30.
Like after the Deuce cast.
After the
right.
Actually, no. I stand corrected. They end about 5 o'clock. So before the
Oh,
Deuce
because they informed. They had to get a statement from the people.
Yeah. As soon as Beckard found out that they had this footage.
Yep.
Did they aired the footage?
They aired bits and pieces, not all of it.
Oh.
Just some.
I mean,
like,
it's
some
not-
shots of like. It's hard to see in the CCTV, but it just looks like, oh, they're moving in medical equipment, and that's really all you get.
Visually, it's not that.
But it
It's
is
not that
human.
compelling. It's not
human
human.
medical equipment,
Right.
which is the important.
And I'll be honest with you, the average viewer is gonna be like, oh, they're just moving in stuff
Yeah.
to store it, like they said. What's the deal?
Exactly. Especially
which
if
is
it's
why,
the first thing.
which is
on the
why I
news.
said
And the story- yeah, go
that Beckard can spin this, and if,
Yeah.
even if the protesters show up and it turns violent, they're going to be able to spin it.
The story was all of a minute, and
Yeah.
it wasn't, and it's a slow news night.
Yeah.
It's a weekend.
Until they find the crashed car.
Now,
That's just gonna be some poor SOB who hit a patch
He
of
was
black
drunk.
ice or
Mhm.
something, and
there was only like maybe 20 at most people saw the thing blow up in midair.
Yeah.
So
And it was flipping and careening
and it was
Yes.
when it did.
Yes.
So
So yeah, it's not enough people are going to be able. I mean, this is all completely underground. This protest might make people look bad if they're protesting Beckard. Like,
That's all we can do. If I can't kill, that's what I'll do.
Well, we gotta have some kind of distraction. So I mean, it is what it is.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We don't need to be morally like, oh, I don't feel bad about this because it's going to be bad for them.
Mhm.
So a lot of them will probably die, and the rest of them will look really bad in the public eye. Anyways,
well, see how things progress. In the meantime, I'll leave you with one of our interstitials. what's happening unbeknownst to you. You've proven your self-worth. Now eat and join. And the two young men look trepidation at what is before them. But knowing what power is being offered, they gladly eat. Managed to go through a ritual that was unsuccessful.
Where are these two young men? And
This appears in a vision to you all in your
To all of us?
where are they? Can we tell?
as you feel the spirits of two Guru fully consumed.
We were too late.
That's where we'll leave tonight's story. In the meantime, I'll give everybody 3 XP.
See how we're not happy?
Yeah. Find out what happens next time. But until then, this is GM Tuck wishing you all a good night. Have a great one, everyone.